What's up, my sanitarium cellmates? My name is Mari, and welcome back to Let's Go Insane. Your girl back on the couch. It's been a while, so that probably means I have a story time, and I don't. So the last few videos that have been a lot more popular on our channel since I've taken over, one was me exposing my theater teacher, which I don't think you watched, but if you did, and the second one was my Mandela Effects that trigger me. So we're back with that. We're gonna talk about some more Mandela Effects that trigger me. Let's just jump right into it. First one is Oscar Mayer. Oscar Mayer is a lunch meat brand that I have been eating since I was a little kid, and I'm pretty sure Lunchables is associated with them. I might be wrong on that, but yeah, Oscar Mayer. I've always remembered it's spelled M-E-Y-E-R, and Meyer. And it turns out that it's been Oscar Mayer the entire time, pronounced Mayer, and it's M-A-Y-E-R. Yeah, go look in your fridge on your lunch meat and you're gonna get really ticked off. Yeah, that one, I don't remember when I found out about that one, but it wasn't very recent, and I just happened to remember it the other day. The other one that we're gonna talk about today, Pokemon. We all love Pokemon. I grew up on it. I own a bunch of cards. I owned cards as a kid. I have plushies. I love Pokemon. So I've seen a lot of episodes. And this one's specifically about Pikachu. Cute little rat type electric Pikachu. But we're gonna talk a bit, because I remember how Pikachu looks. And Lance and I went to an arcade, and I just got a plushie of him. And it's about the tail. The tail's supposed to have brown on it. That's what I remember, a little patch of brown on it. You wanna see something? I'll be right back. There's no little thing on the tip of the tail. Yeah, it's supposed to be ba, ba, ba. And you know, I figured maybe this was just like a mistake. But you can see on the tag, there's no little black on the end. I remember having a little bit of that on the end. Am I the only one that remembers that? You know, like, I don't want to look at this anymore. You make me mad. You stay here. You are banned. The next one is, it was never on a Mandela Effect list, but it's something I remember wrong, I guess. Anyway, 9/11. When I was a kid in 9/11, there were two planes. One flew into the Twin Towers, and the other one almost flew into the Pentagon, but missed. I don't remember if he got redirected or if it just missed, but it didn't hit the Pentagon. And then the other day I saw that there was significant damage to the Pentagon on 9/11. I don't know if that's just me or if maybe someone else has remembered it wrong like me. I don't know, but like, that was one that I just kind of realized maybe about a year ago. I distinctly remember the plane not hitting the Pentagon. Like, I distinctively remember that because we watched documentaries on it every year for 9/11 when I was in middle school. And so those documentaries would always say, hey, this almost hit the Pentagon, and it hit the Twin Towers. So I don't know. There's a lot of stuff over 9/11, which I don't want to talk about. I do want to do a conspiracy theory video of like things I genuinely believe could be real conspiracy theories and like genuinely could not be, and I think people are silly for thinking that. If y'all want to see that, please let me know, because I would love to make that video. Our next one, we're gonna talk about the modern Stone Age family. The Flintstones. But is it Flintstones? Of course it's not Flintstones, because that would make too much sense. It's the Flintstones with a T, Flintstones. And that's how it's always been. And I'm genuinely not okay with that. I remember being Flintstones. You didn't hear the T in the theme song. I was always Flintstones, meet the Flintstones, they're the modern stuff, you know? And I had gummies. I had Flintstone gummies. Like, there's now a T. T for terrible. Can't remember my childhood correctly, obviously, or, you know, the millions of theories people have over the Mandela Effect, but come on. This one really messes with me, only because, so this one technically isn't my generation, I don't think. And a lot of people in my life who had like old recordings from the 80s, like on VHS tape, because those were still a thing when I was younger, and they would have the infomercial with this character, the bear that talks about preventing forest fires. What is his name? Everyone have their answer? I can stop dancing now? Cool. All right, so I'm sure most of y'all said Smokey the Bear. Smokey the Bear. It's Smokey the Bear. That is not. There's never been a V. It's been Smokey Bear. Smokey Bear. The entire time. A lot of people my age probably don't know who Smokey Bear is, or if they do, they don't remember him well. But like I said, I had the little VHS tapes that would like say, oh, put some sand on it, water, and put the sand on it. And had a little song with all the forest animals, and he would come out and be like, only you can stop forest fire. Here's like, there's still signs of him in places. Like, he's still iconic. But like, everyone remembers his name wrong, apparently. Apparently it's always been Smokey Bear, not Smokey the Bear. You would think, as an adult, a word or a letter not being somewhere in a name or brand wouldn't mess with you as much, but it does. It makes me so angry because it makes me think that my childhood's been a lie. Okay. Sally Field, her Oscar acceptance speech is a very iconic line that we all know, whether we've seen it or not. We've seen people act it out. We've seen people make impressions of it. We know it. Everyone knows it. And it's, you like me. You really like me. Except it's not. They don't like you. They really like you. Let's listen to the real acceptance speech.
But this time I feel it, and I can't deny the fact that you like me. Right now, you like me.
Yeah. And everyone remembers it wrong because we have people who do it in movies as jokes. We have people doing it as impressions because everyone remembers it that way. Apparently not. And everyone's wrong. How do you get you like me, you really like me, from you like me right now, you like me? Like, I don't understand that. Like, ugh. All right, men. This one's for y'all. I don't know how many of you still use this brand of underwear. But if you do, or you did as a child because it was literally kids' underwear all the time, you probably remember Fruit of the Loom. And I remember Fruit of the Loom. I specifically remember the commercials, really, of singing Fruit. Then they were talking about their underwear. So there you go. This Fruit of the Loom It had something in the logo. And I think everyone could remember having something in the logo that is not in the logo and has never been in the logo. How I remember it was fruit in front of a cornucopia. And that's how a lot of people remember it, was fruit, cornucopia. Except, go away imaginary cornucopia, it's just the fruit. There's never been a cornucopia behind the fruit in that logo. Doesn't that just feel a little weird, a little off? Like, I don't know. It does though. It feels just a little off. Next one. Now this one is a childhood that I just barely miss. Not really, like the TV show, not the books. Like the books were my generation and the generation before me. But like my sisters watched the show on PBS when we were a kid. But it was Curious George. Now, if I remember when I watched Curious George, I remember him, and in the books specifically, hanging off trees and stuff from a tail and eating bananas. What a messed up childhood I must have had. Ain't that right, Pikachu? You not dark-tipped little rat thing. I don't want to curse on this one because I think it's informational, but like, you, Pikachu, little smug face. But you and Curious George are in on it too. Curious George doesn't have a tail. He never had a tail. And that makes me very, very upset. Because I read the books. I've seen the TV show. I remember it. And then all of a sudden, it was gone. Never had a tail. That was it. And this is a face of frustration. A frustration face. My eyes twitching. I'm dying. And the final one that we're gonna talk about is one that I've never actually seen the show, but I've heard all my friends talk about it. And one of my coworkers, one year, I can't remember for her birthday or for Christmas, got like the full set as of her present, the full series, and she's super excited. And I don't know much about it, but I've heard everyone talk about it. And I remember Sex in the City. That's how everyone, I'm sure, remembers it is, as Sex in the City. But apparently everyone has forgotten that name too, because it was never Sex in the City. It was Sex and the City. And that's the thing, like, I've seen it, because I'm pretty sure my mom and my dad have at least one season of it at their house. And I've seen my friends, because they all had it. And then a couple years ago, my coworker got it, and it said Sex and the City. I'm like, hey, you got a typo. And they're like, what are you talking about? And I said, should be in the city, right? And they're like, no. And I'll, wait. And then they had to like think for a minute. They're like, I thought it was Sex in the City too. Huh. Okay. And like a lot of people, like, probably will, after this, run over to their old collection of Sex and the City and look for the word in instead of and it's not going to be there because it never was there, apparently, and we're all just stupid, or apparently we all just remember everything wrong, even though it's sitting right there in our cabinets. The world's been annoying me a lot lately. It's been annoying me a lot. There's been a lot of violence, a lot of people being mean to other people about certain things, whether it be race or gender or political views, and this is not what I need in my life. On top of all that, why can't everything just be good? Why can't we all just learn to accept that we like different things? Why can't the universe, like, you know, take the correct letter and put it back in Berenstein Bears? Or why can't Pikachu just have just a little tidbit of black back on his tail? It just looks so weird, and it doesn't look right, guys. I promise my rant's over. If y'all have any other Mandela effects that I didn't cover, that I probably should, because I feel like I'm gonna get even angrier in the next one than I was in this one and the last one. If you have any other Mandela effects that you want to share with me, either put them in the comments down below or send them to our business email. And if you liked this video, make sure you kill that like button, and if you like killing, kill the subscribe button as well. I love making these videos. I like making Mandela Effects videos. I'll probably do a conspiracy theory video at some point, but not like political stuff. I'm not gonna get political. It'll be like, well, presidential, you know. We're gonna like probably talk about the moon landing, 9/11, money laundering, things like that. It's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna work on that because some of them I definitely agree with and I believe in, and others, no. And we're gonna talk about both on that one, hopefully. But I will see y'all in the next video, and